right, it is my 0 day, my day off. You can maybe hear the rumbling. It looks like it's going to let loose any minute. I am here at Bear Mountain Bridge Hotel, and yeah, enjoying my day. Went down, ate at the cafe down there at Perry's. That was nice. He's a trip. Talked with a bunch of motorcycle guys and gals down there. Went over here to the gas station, which I shouldn't have gone to, and resupplied. That was a real waste of money, but whatever. It was easy to do. I just found out there's a place up the trail I should have waited to go to, but oh well. Can't get everything right. So, been hanging around and talking to some people. Mama bear, baby bear. Who else just pulled in? Tomorrow, he was here. So, yeah, it's been nice talking to Grandpa, who runs the place here. And now I'm gonna go in and I think take a nap for a little bit, get off my feet. And then maybe we'll go over to the barbecue place, which is also over here. And you can kind of see it through there. And have dinner again later, the same place I ate last night. And then that'll be about it. Tomorrow morning, maybe go by the cafe and have breakfast again. And Grandpa's gonna take me out to the trail. And I'll get started. Head out for my next 5 days till I get into Falls Village, where I have a post office, where I have a box coming to the post office. Oh yeah, thunder, I love it. All right, I'm gonna go hide. Alright, it is so bright I cannot even see. So I don't know how well I'm videoing myself. But anyway, in the background you can see baby bear. And behind her is mama bear. And it's just the three of us and two other guys. We're at this little motel last night that I took my 0 day in. And just so happened the three of us left at the same time this morning to head back on the trail. So that's what we're doing. I feel good and strong now after having a day off. Walking across the bridge and the Hudson River to New York. And it's gonna be a long walk, so I'm not gonna video the whole thing, but you can see it down there, it's really pretty. And then yeah, we'll probably get separated soon here, but I've got several days out in the woods. I won't get any resupply or anything for about 5 days, so my pack is a little heavier than it normally is. So I've got 5 days worth of food in there. But otherwise, it's a great morning. It's cooler than it's been, but it's still gonna be a pretty hot day. It's supposed to be rain today, but it certainly doesn't look like there's gonna be any rain anytime soon, so maybe not till later. And I think that's probably it. I'm just gonna get moving and see what happens today. I love getting back on the trail after having a 0 day. Feels so good. Okay, that looks kind of long. I feel really good today though. I hope it sticks, you know, but I just feel very well rested. Not as worn out for sure as I was. All right, that was a mean climb. Very steep, prolonged, but got me sweating real good this morning, but I think I'm all right now. So I'm going, just crested the peak, I believe. So anyway, I really have no idea what's in store for me today. If there's lots of climbs or lots of level stuff or what, I haven't looked very closely. But hoping they're not all that steep. Feel good though. So like always, I've got a bunch of decisions to make. There's a nice like campsite, something up here anyway, maybe 15 miles today that I know Mama Bear and Baby Bear are planning on staying at. But I got to go further than 15 miles, so I don't think I'll be stopping there. I mean, I really need to, anyway, I'll explain that further in a minute. But then Baby Bear told me there's one around 20 miles, and like a bigger campground, showers and stuff, I think. I don't know, I'll have to look into it, but that could be a good option for me if I decide not to just stealth camp somewhere. And 20 miles would be a good, distance today. So anyway, I need to figure that out eventually. But my bigger, dilemma, like always, is just how I want to plan my miles to get to my next stop. So I've got a box coming into a post office in Falls Village, Connecticut, in 4 days. Today is Wednesday, so I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday the box I'll be there. I mean, the box will already be there, but Saturday I could pick it up. Now here's the problem. The post office is closed on Sunday. I mean, you guys have kind of heard this story before. And so I either have to pick up the package on Saturday or Monday, right? Falls Village is just about 90 miles away from where I started this morning. So, 90 divided by 4 days is 22 and a half miles a day. Now, I actually think coming off of a 0 day, haven't been on the trail for 2 weeks, I think the 22 and a half miles a day is doable. I think I could actually do that, and I really would love to go for it. That would put me, I'm already 1 day ahead of my schedule, and that would put me really 2 days ahead of my schedule, or well, 2 more days ahead. So really 3 days ahead of my schedule, 2.5 days. So I'd love to do that, but the problem is this: post offices in these little towns, and a lot of towns now, close on Saturday at noon. That means I'd have to do 22 and a half miles every day, and then on Saturday I'd have to get up and do 22 and a half miles before noon. There's no way I can do that. So that means I have to do more than 22 and a half miles every day, Maybe I have to do 25, like a minimum of 25 every day, maybe more like 27 every day. So that on Saturday I wake up and I only have to do like 10 miles before noon or something like that. I mean, doesn't seem very realistic. So my other option is I can do roughly around 18 miles a day, just get in there on Sunday night, Monday morning wake up bright and early, get my package, go on my way. I'm still 1 day ahead. And I'm really well rested because I've only done 18 miles a day for the previous 5 days. So I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Probably you guys are watching this and saying, well, duh, we know what you're going to do. You're going to go for it. Which there's a good chance of, but I just don't think right now I can say, I really don't think I'm there where I can do that kind of mileage that many days in a row and stuff. I've really never done that. So how can I do it right now? I doubt I can, but I think what I'll do is just, I'm going at a moderate pace today. I'm pushing it a little bit, but I'm not trying to kill myself or anything. I think I'm just going to see how the day goes. If it's really hard trail the whole day, and the end of the day I've done 20 miles, I'm wiped out, well, I'll just concede that. I'm not going to make up that mileage at that point. So I will, just decide at that point, okay, I'm going to do my roughly 18 miles a day and get my package on Monday. And if I have some kind of great miraculous day that I kind of didn't really expect, then I'll probably decide tomorrow, I think I might push it and try to make it happen. So I'll keep you posted. All right, so I've done about 6 miles this morning. Moving pretty fast and feeling good. Here's the Appalachian deli and grocery that I should have waited to resupply at. But here I am. I'm going to go in and grab a drink and maybe some sunscreen, just a couple small things I didn't get yesterday. And then get back on the trail quick. Alright, so when I went into the Appalachian Trail, that deli market, whatever that was there, I saw Push, who you've heard me talk about, and Crash, who I don't know if I mentioned, but he's one of the guys I hung out with a little bit in Unionville that night when I went and resupplied and then had dinner at Wits End Tavern. So anyway, they both happened to separately be there, and I knew both of them, and so we hung out for a few minutes and talked, and then we have been hiking together all morning, and it's really kept us going really fast. Just a little afternoon, we've done 12 or 13 miles. We've really been moving, but it's hot. It really is supposed to cool off, but it's not cooled off much today at all, and it's so humid because it really didn't rain the way it was supposed to either. So anyway, but tomorrow they promise 70, so we'll see. So yeah, good day so far. Don't know whether I'll be able to make my 25, 27, 28 miles to keep my hopes alive for getting my package in Falls Village early, but we'll see how it goes. If it stays this hot, I don't give myself much chance. Well, I've been on the trail for a little more than 6 hours today, and I feel pretty dang worn out, and it's really hot, like I've already said. Done 15 miles, which really isn't bad in this terrain, but I cannot even imagine doing another 10 today, especially at this rate. I mean, what I say 6 hours, that means another 4 hours to do 10 miles if I could keep the same pace, which I probably can't because of the heat. So, we might be talking another 5 hours to get those 10 miles. Probably that's likely. So, I mean, I can till 7:15 tonight. Oh no. I'm thinking my decision's being made for me, that I will probably just do around 20. There's a state park right around 20 miles today, and it's supposed to be a great place to camp, but I'm not so high on doing that. I might just go, the 1 mile beyond that and just camp out in the woods. But either way, that 20 or 21 miles sounds like a pretty good option. So it's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Well, I found a fairly shady place to just lay down and take a rest. I'm a little bit disappointed because my body did not respond from my day off the way I was hoping it would, which was just being extra strong, and like have this be a real turning point. But I mean, if I think about it rationally, that's a little too much to expect, I think. I've only been out, this is literally my 13th day on the trail, so, I'm already doing a lot more miles than I would have done at this point last year. Already had several 20-mile plus days and stuff like that, so I mean, I should be happy with that, but I really wanted to just come out and just hammer through some 25-mile days and get to my package early and all that kind of stuff, get ahead on things so that I don't have to worry so much about actually being able to keep to my schedule and making Katahdin, before I have to go back to work. So anyway, that is not going to happen, period, at this point. So I think, what did I just say? I think I'm at 16, maybe 17 miles, something like that. I'll only have to make 18 miles a day, so my only concern now is that I'm pretty long ways away from water, and I have plenty of water to get by, but not to be, extra comfortable. Probably be a little dehydrated tomorrow when I wake up and take off, but so I'm gonna rest here a bit. And I'll probably hike some more miles. Who knows? I might even get to 20 or 21 where water is. But I'm certainly not doing 25, and I don't even know if I'm doing 21. But I know one thing. I'm enjoying this rock. Alright, I'm going to chill out for a minute. It's starting to cool down a little bit down here under the canopy, which feels nice. It's still really hot in the sun. So I'm looking for a campsite, and boy, I found what looked to be a great one back there, right by a little bit of water. And so I got some water and went back to the site, and there were these two humongous, I mean, like I couldn't even tell you how tall, 100-foot tall trees that were, it's interesting, they built like a wall here to make the trail. Don't see that too much. Anyway, that were dead right out there. They had some big branches hanging out over the campsite and the whole thing, and it's like, there's not camping under that. I mean, I've said this before, you know, the chances are pretty small something would fall on you, but boy, when you're camped out in your tent all night long right under dead trees, that it really increases the chances a lot. So anyway, I've got quite a while. It's only, I don't even know if it's 4 o'clock, so I'm just moving slowly in the heat and just get along. I've got plenty of water. I'll see what, if I find a nice campsite like right around the corner, I'll just stop, and if I need to go another couple miles, I'll do that.